Your budgie is hiding something from you right now. Not out of stubbornness, not because they don't trust you, because hiding is survival. In the wild, a sick bird is a targeted bird. So budgies evolved to mask every sign of illness, to keep moving, keep chirping, keep looking fine, until they physically can't anymore. That's what makes this so dangerous. By the time most owners notice something is wrong, the window to act is already closing. These are the 6 symptoms of a dying budgie. Spot these before it's too late. Not to scare you, but because catching even one of them early could be the difference between a vet visit and a goodbye. Stay until the end, because the last symptom on this list is the one almost every owner misses entirely, and it's often the first sign something is already very wrong. 1. They come down from their perch. This is the symptom most owners never think to look for, and it might be the most critical one on this list. Budgies stay high. It's not preference, it's instinct. In the wild, height means safety. A bird on the ground is exposed, vulnerable, easy prey. Your budgie knows this at a level deeper than thought, which is why, no matter how tired or playful or sleepy they are, a healthy budgie almost always stays elevated. When a budgie comes down to the floor of their cage and stays there, not exploring, not foraging, just sitting, their body has run out of the strength needed to hold on. The muscles that grip the perch require energy, and when that energy is gone, they come down. If you walk over to your budgie's cage and find them on the bottom, don't wait. Don't watch and see. Don't tell yourself they're just tired or exploring. That single behavior is one of the clearest distress signals a budgie can give you, and every hour matters. This is also why checking in on your budgie, really looking, not just glancing, needs to be part of your daily routine. Because by the time they come down, they've likely been struggling for longer than you know. 2. The silence. You know your budgie's sounds, the morning chirps, the contact calls when you leave the room, the chattering that fills the house and becomes so normal you stop hearing it. And then one day, it stops. Budgies vocalize constantly, because silence in a flock means danger. A quiet bird is a bird that has gone still to survive, conserving every calorie, every breath, every ounce of energy for the one thing that matters: staying alive a little longer. When your budgie stops calling, stops responding, stops making the sounds that are as natural to them as breathing, their body is shutting down, not their personality. Most owners think a quiet budgie is a calm budgie, but you know your bird. You know what their normal sounds like. If the silence feels different, heavier, emptier than usual, trust that feeling. Don't rationalize it away. It's trying to tell you something your budgie can't say out loud. And if you live with someone who says, "They seem fine to me," remember that you are the one who knows what fine actually looks like. Your instinct about your own bird matters. 3. Puffed feathers that don't go away. A budgie who is cold or just waking up will puff their feathers briefly. That's normal. That's thermoregulation. That passes. What you're looking for is different. A budgie who stays puffed hours at a time throughout the day, even in a warm room, is a budgie whose body is fighting to hold on to heat it's losing too fast. Illness drives up energy expenditure, the internal temperature drops, and the feathers go up as the body's last attempt to insulate itself. Watch for this especially alongside closed or half-closed eyes during waking hours. A healthy budgie's eyes are bright and alert. When a sick bird sits puffed with their eyes half shut and their body hunched slightly forward, they are telling you, in the clearest physical language they have, that something inside is wrong. 4. Tail bobbing and labored breathing. Take a moment right now to watch your budgie breathe. You shouldn't really be able to see it. A healthy budgie breathes quietly, smoothly, with almost no visible movement. Now imagine watching their tail move with every breath, up and down, rhythmic, visible from across the room. That's not normal. That's the body recruiting extra muscles just to move air, because the respiratory system alone isn't keeping up. It can mean infection, it can mean fluid, it can mean the lungs are under a pressure they were never designed to carry. Respiratory illness moves fast in budgies. Their air sac system, which is what makes their song so extraordinary, is also what makes a respiratory infection so dangerous. Unlike mammals, budgies have 9 air sacs connected directly to their lungs. An infection doesn't stay local, it spreads. And it spreads quickly. If you see the tail moving with each breath, and your budgie hasn't just flown hard or overheated, get to a vet the same day, not tomorrow, the same day. 5. Droppings that look wrong. You probably don't study your budgie's droppings. Most owners don't, but they should, because droppings are one of the few things a budgie can't hide. A healthy dropping has 3 clear parts: a dark solid center, a white urate portion, and a small amount of clear liquid. That ratio stays consistent as long as the bird is healthy. What you're looking for: droppings that are entirely liquid, droppings that are black, bright green, or rust-colored, without any dietary explanation, droppings that smell when they normally don't, or the absence of droppings entirely, which means the digestive system has stopped. One change on one day might be nothing, but if you notice something different 2 days in a row and nothing in their diet has changed, that's your sign. Don't wait for a 3rd day. 6. A visible chest bone. Pick up your budgie gently. Run one finger down the center of their chest. What you should feel is a smooth, padded surface, the keel bone cushioned by healthy breast muscle on either side. What you should not feel is a sharp ridge. When a budgie stops eating, or when illness prevents their body from absorbing nutrition properly, the breast muscles are the first to go. The body breaks them down for fuel, and what's left is a keel bone that juts out like the edge of a knife. Vets call it being light. Budgie owners who've held a dying bird know exactly what it feels like. A healthy budgie weighs between 30 and 40 grams, but you don't need a scale to know something is wrong. You just need to hold them and pay attention to what's underneath your fingertips. If something feels sharper than it used to, trust that feeling. You know your bird's body, and your bird is counting on you to notice. If any of this made you look over at your budgie differently, do it right now. Go check on them, look at where they're sitting, listen for their sounds, feel their chest, because the difference between catching this early and catching it too late is often just a few hours. And the owners who catch it early are not lucky. They're the ones who were paying attention, the ones who knew what normal looked like, and noticed when it changed. Your budgie can't tell you when something is wrong. They're built not to. So the only thing standing between them and a crisis is you knowing what to look for and acting the moment you see it. If you've come this far, check your budgie right now. Are they showing any of these signs? Tell me in the comments. If you're not following yet, there's more coming. All of it built around one thing: helping you understand your budgie better. Like if this helped, share it with someone whose budgie deserves the same chance. Thank you for watching.